Hey Mariana, and I just want to say thank you for your feedback. And yeah, you're right. I might didn't put a lot of detail in there. I'm still working on the build my system and then also practicing. This actually a very small size loss that I'm not worried. But the only thing I'm worried is like, oh, why isn't happening? And yes, for sure that it went really strong, but I was really as looking as a trade as a location, and that's why I put very small sizes to on this area. And that for sure I did a PA from why I chose this. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This may be gonna work for the 1 minute, maybe, but it really doesn't convince me as much. But in that day, I cannot trade in this day, so I put some like couple rules. I could have traded this day, but then it just gave me more problem. And then for the ending of the video, I actually was really on the mind like this is interesting. Um, on 3 minutes, like I want to see some slowdown on that one area right here on the 4 hour, like that show me some volume. So after all this hours waiting, I was waiting for the next day to trade from here to there. And in the beginning of the day I started, I say, come on, um, break it through or something. And then I took one trade, another trade right there. I put one trade in here to try to break it, but just like something wrong. Why how come it doesn't go? Then I realized when I look at it, it's like, oh, I'm in a primary right now. So okay, let's get out from the 1 minute. But I could when I was going through this process, I was like, oh, like I can't even go to 15 second or 5 second to do whatever trade in there. And then actually, and I saw that, you know what? I think this is P, right? And then yeah, if they gonna go down for secondary, I would just take on the top area whatever the seller come in, and then secondary came down. It could be dangerous, but then I was like, let's try it. And then went all the way down straight. I was like, okay, let me see if the uh buyer want to push it up, and blinks for a little bit, and then okay, the move is going, and then okay, the buyer still trying to push it up, but not this buyer. It was this buyer on the 15 minutes. So let push, and it pushed a little higher. So something wrong here. So I let the seller to push it down a little bit, and then okay, let me close it, and then I just like I have a two side buy and sell from there, and then let me put 10%, see it could go straight forward from there, but it didn't, and then the buyer came really strong. I was like, the buyers come really strong, or they gotta come back for a pullback. Then they bounce back. Two ways in my mind I was thinking, because if this move of the 4 hour they went up, are they doing dash of evil? Like in that 4 hour, I was reading. So they had to try again and see how it goes. But it is very interesting that your ending of the video that you said, that's why it caught my attention for a bit. And the buyer came up, and I was like, well, why did I got in too early? I don't have any pullback or anything, and that's why I get out and take my profit from a little tiny profit off. And from there I was like, no more trade for now. I need to prepare, get to work. So when this came already, I already finished my areas. Like, I don't like that area that that buy, so I just leave it. And this was doesn't count. I didn't really do anything of that. And leave it, and then went up and went up and pretty much went up to that area, and then came down and then came to here. Yeah, that was interesting. That I wouldn't want to take it over, but I'm working. I'm working from the industry, so it was fun. So yeah, for this one I win. So I gotta do PA from this one. But thank you, Mariana, for your feedback. And I appreciate, and every of the step you explained, I really understood from there or what's happening, and then yeah,